This is an art project based upon the book Ish, written and illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. You will find it useful to have read this book ahead of time, but not absolutely necessary in order to do this project. Please look at your local library, bookstore, or even an audiobook version in video. You will find that as the book progresses, that the different colored backgrounds tend to suit the different emotions of anger, frustration, sadness, happiness as you go through the book. But in the end, his little sister says, well, it looks vase-ish. So the artwork, which was not absolutely perfect, is perfectly fine. It has its own style. And he learns to appreciate that you can draw ish drawings. And so he filled his journals with different ideas, ish art. And they could be feelings as well. So, and you'll also find that as he's happy and drawing again, all those dark and desolate or angry colors go away and he's back to his normal rainbow. So, I am going to show you my idea of an ish project. I am going to do tea-ish. I already did a simple sketch out with my pencil, but I'm going one step further because I know not everybody has a large selection of art supplies in their home. So I decided I would do tea-ish with something I could find easily around the house. Tea for paint. There's 7 Blossom, Pomegranate Pizzazz, Earl Grey. I added some coffee, and then when I was done soaking the pomegranate in the Earl Grey, well, you know, I just had to make myself a cup for myself. So I am going to take my simple artwork. I sketched out a very simple idea of what I wanted to do, and I am going to make my tea-ish art. But you'll notice that the color is not very dark. So I am going to do just simple lines flowing freely from my cup. The 7 Blossom and the Earl Grey look almost the same now that I look at it. But as this dries, it will be something I can paint one layer over another. I've got my paper towel over here and a clear cup of water so I can rinse it. I'm going to use my coffee to make that nice darker tea color. This can be done with colored pencils. You can do something with just about anything. Colored pencils, crayons, it doesn't really matter. The concept is just using any type of thing that you have at home. And I'm going to make my tea-colored cup. Now it is officially really is a teacup. I'm going to use a little scrap of paper towel to clean up some of those edges. Grab myself another paintbrush here. And actually, no, I think I'll go ahead and keep working on this tea color with the coffee. This is just some instant coffee crystals put into a cup. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this color to my cup as well. Maybe I want a pink cup. Oh, wait, it doesn't stay pink. That's the neat thing about tea. It may look one way when you start, but yeah, sometimes can change colors on you. Now you notice I'm not staying inside the lines. This is ish art. This isn't really fancy art. This isn't trying to make something look photorealistic. This isn't trying to make it look perfect. This is ish. Grab my little bit of pink up here for the top rim. Okay, get a little bit of coffee puddling here. So, now that I've got a simple-ish drawing, let me kind of get that in there, blend it in a little bit. It's very ish. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated. Maybe I've got a simple wall color in the background. It's tea, you know, ish in color. It's the Seven Blossom tea. Actually, I've never really liked the flavor. Oh no, this isn't Seven Blossom. This is dandelion root. Never really liked the taste of dandelion root much, but it does come in handy if you need a medicine sometimes, or something to help you clear your throat. There we go. I've got my nice background tossed in there. Nothing fancy, nothing clean. It's not tidy. It's, you know, simple. All right. Oh, wow. You notice that red pomegranate color is no longer red on the paper. Let me see. Give myself a little bit more color here. Just throw some color in there. Get a little second layer. But why am I using tea? Because it's something. Why not? Have fun with it. Get that spill cleaned up right there. My coffee is overflowing. All right. Tea-ish. Now you can see it's still wet, how glossy it is. It's also getting a little bumpy on the paper because this is actually not proper watercolor paper. Sometimes it helps in order to tie it down, tape it down the corners so it doesn't get this kind of bumpy feel to it. But that's okay. Mine is also in a book. It's a little hard to tape down a book. And then, once everything is dry, you would be able to take your outliner with a simple black marker. Again, you could do this with crayon, colored pencils, acrylic, gouache, watercolor, tea, coffee, something else you can find around the house, food coloring in water, whatever works best for you. If you don't have, you know, a fancy set of watercolor paints or anything like fancy brushes, maybe you just do simple colored pencils or something. Okay, now I'm going to just do a simple coffee cup shape. And get my little wisps of tea here. Steam. And there you go, it's tea-ish. There we go. And for some other ideas, set this down briefly. I had my kids do a couple ish drawings. We have tree-ish. And interestingly enough, they decided to rhyme. Free-ish. So there's some couple-ish works. Have a good day and good luck.